So welcome, and today we're going to talk about integers and doubles. So these are two new data types that we can store into variables. So let's first talk about the integer. How do we declare an integer? We first say int, and let's call our integer x. We're going to let x equal to 5. So let's first talk about what is an integer. An integer is anything that's a whole number, but that can also be negative. So this is basically the same thing as in math, where it can be -5, -100, 7, but it can't be 1.5 or 2.9 or some fraction or decimal. So we have this variable x that has the value of 5. Let's make another one that has the value of 10. Now, what's going to happen if we add these? Well, if we add these, 5, x, and y, what is going to come out when we print it? Well, we're going to get 15. Why? Because when we add these two integers without the quotation marks, they're just integers that you can add. So 5 plus 10 is 15, and x plus y is 15. So when we print this is the same as just saying, what is 5 plus 10? And let's think about another type of operation that we can do. We can declare an integer z, but that's equal to x times y. So what does x times y do? Well, x times y, it just multiplies them. So 5 times 10 is 50. And if we want to print z now, what do we think we're going to get? Well, we're going to get 50, because this is just printing z. And what is z? Z is x times y. What's x times y? It's 50. So that's what happens when you multiply. Now, when you divide, it becomes a little bit trickier. So let's think about what happens first when we divide y by x. Well, what is y divided by x? That's going to be 10 divided by 5, which is obviously 2. And when we print this, we're going to get 2. But what if we did x divided by y? Well, we're actually going to get 0, because an integer cannot be a fraction. So what happens is that it always will round down. So 5 divided by 10 is 0.5, and when we round 0.5 down, it becomes 0. So when we print this is going to be 0. Similarly, if we did like 12, and we made this, what is y divided by 5 now? 12 divided by 5 is 2 remainder 2. So when we round that down, that's just going to give us 2. And therefore, we get z is equal to 2. Another operation we can do is subtraction. Let's subtract x minus y. You'll see that we get -7. Why? Because x minus y is equal to 5 divided by 5 minus 12, and that's -7. The last operation I want to talk about is this remainder operation. When we do the remainder operation, we always want to do the percent sign. So what does this do? This tells us that this integer z is going to be the remainder that we get when we divide x and y. So when we divide 5 divided by 12, we get 0, remainder 5. So when we print this is going to be 5. Similarly, if we print this 12, remainder 5, we're going to get 2, because the remainder when we divide is 2. So these are a few of the basic operations that we can do with integers. And in the next video, we're going to talk about doubles and the operations we can do with those. Thanks for watching.